Boom, aloha headsets, Frank here, and it is time for the Frank Show. Now, as you can see, we're switching it up. We're throwing you for a curveball because this season 2, baby, and you know what? We're changing all the rules. Now, first rule is we're not going to cut anymore, you guys. Every now and again before, we'd have some jump cuts, and we would just switch it up, and you know what? I'd look down at the script. Not going to happen anymore. I'm not going off a script. I'm not going off any kind of notes. Going 100% unscripted. I'm reading it beforehand, but that's about it, you guys, except for maybe the reviews. I'm going to write the reviews before. So today we are talking about the future of PlayStation VR. Now, a number of things in media lately and things that have happened, events around, are making me believe that I think it's time for a shift in thought, or as the everybody sees it, for the PlayStation VR. Now, I and a lot of you out there have been devotees since day one, and it was no tricking us, no confirming it for us. We understood what we were playing around with, and we're 100% happy with it, and still today blown away by it, because entering a world and playing it on a flat screen at the end of the day are two completely different things, and VR affords us that beautiful luxury of entering another world. Now, on to my point that I was making. So, why do I think PlayStation VR is going to do great? Now, Sony does have a bad history with other devices, accessories, this and that, and not continuing to support it over time, which is understandable. I mean, every kind of company does that. Even our president has had tons of things that happen like that. So, you guys, it's bound to happen. And you know what? It has been a while since they've had their Walkman. You know what I mean? With the PlayStation 4, definitely beat out Xbox. But at the end of the day, they're both consoles. They've been working with consoles. There's nothing really new there. They did it for gamers, and Xbox tried to do whatever the hell they tried to do. And now with PlayStation VR, I think they've realized that they're in a sweet spot. It's been a while, like I've said, since they've had their product that was really taking over the market, is really being the only one there doing it. I mean, the Oculus is killing it. Anybody on it loves it. The Vive is doing amazingly for what it is, you know what I mean? But for virtual reality, PlayStation VR is what is going to help us hit that critical mass, and I hope you guys know that. And the thing is, it's actually good, and it's actually fun, and it's actually great, and I think that they see that too, and they're seeing it with developers, because for the first time, we're seeing another free game on PlayStation Plus. Not only that, two basically PlayStation VR games. Now, Bound, mind you, is PlayStation VR supported. You can play it normally, but Rush of Blood is not. So we're basically getting two games for free this time for PS Plus. Now that's a shift 100%. Now, before they weren't even thinking about it, maybe tossing a game with support every now and again, and then we had Rigs as some kind of special, like 2 months, hey, it's Rigs, let's kind of like get it out of everybody's PlayStation VR. But now, I mean, they didn't have to do this again. I know Impatient is coming to be announced, but I mean, they didn't have to do this, and they did. And not only that, but they are also pushing out a new version of the PlayStation VR, not 100% 2.0 or PSVR Pro or anything like that sort of thing, but I mean, we're getting an update. They're doing something with it. They're not just leaving it in the corner and saying, let's just do this. You know what I mean? They're fixing a couple little issues here and there, and I know it's pissing off some of us that have had it since day one, but at the end of the day, we know that it's not that big of a deal. It's not like they're going straight up like, this is a better PlayStation VR. The visuals is just much crisper. You have to get this. Screw your old one. Throw it in the trash. You need this one. No, it's just kind of like, if you're just getting into it now, you're getting the best thing possible, which is nice to me. Now, the Move controllers definitely need an update. They know that. But the thing is, with Paris Games Week last week, there was a gigantic emphasis, if you're not paying attention, on PlayStation VR. I mean, of the whole like hour or so show, it was like 30 minutes of straight PSVR stuff, and even the pre-show was half PSVR. It was beautiful. I mean, like, tons of games, tons of things we're talking about. Truth and Blood looks fantastic. I know we haven't really tapped on it too much, but we're going to talk about it way more. I mean, it's coming, you guys. Like, I'm not going to just diddle you like hours, years, months before it's going to happen. We're going to talk about when it happens. Now, you guys, I think that this is very good for us. There was a big push at the game show, and not only that, but in Japan, numbers are starting to see even higher sales, like 27,000 when the new one was announced right away, of people buying into it, which means people are going to start buying into it all the way. And finally, we're seeing some positive news about Skyrim, because, I mean, I've been preaching it since day one. I can't wait to play Skyrim. And finally, even the media is starting to say, like, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's damn Skyrim in virtual reality. I mean, what what do you expect? Not cool? I mean, even if it's just walking around and swinging my sword, I'm in a damn world in VR, and I know how many hours I can put into Skyrim. So like $60 is truthfully nothing if I'm gonna devote my time to that game, which sadly I can't. But I know that a lot of us out there will. Doom's coming. And damn, I can't wait for Doom. Doom, maybe even more than Skyrim, just because the mechanics look awesome in that one. I can't wait to try it out. And I even get to play Fallout, but we'll talk about that. I mean, whatever. And hopefully we get it on PlayStation VR. I'm still crossing my fingers, and I got hope for that one. But you guys, I think that we're really seeing a positive shift towards the holidays in the buy the PlayStation VR versus the whole, like, let's just hide it behind our back, like the Vita and other stuff. You know what I mean? PS4, maybe PS5. You were not even seeing a lot of rumors of PS5 unless they're like attached to PlayStation VR, which is cool. For once, like the shift is not on just like a new console. It's on what the hell else can they bring us? Even people are asking like, when the hell is Xbox gonna give us some kind of like headset? You know what I mean? People want that kind of stuff, and it shows. And I think it's really cool. And I think that there was an emphasis on some great like PlayStation games that are coming through. I cannot wait to play God of War. I've been playing Wolfenstein. I know we don't talk a lot of non-VR, but you guys, Wolfenstein's awesome. This one's nuts. Mario's dope. I like playing that one as well, and I only get like 20 minutes here and there each day when I'm laying down, but I like to play a whole lot of stuff, so maybe we'll talk about some other stuff every now and again. I don't know. I like VR. VR is my thing. I'm much more passionate about that than flat gaming, but I can get into a flat game just because they're damn fun. I mean, you guys know they're damn fun, especially a solid shooter. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking. That's my 2 cents, and I think that my 2 cents, Garrett's a little something here and there, and all the PlayStation guys out there watching this, congratulations, you guys. You got a solid product on your hand. Please don't fail us. Please support this community. This is an awesome community filled with tons of people that for the first time, even people that are like, I don't play a lot of multiplayer games. I see that every day, and then like a week later, they're like, oh my God, I had so much fun playing with you. You know what I mean? I just do it in a silly voice because that's just silly people. But yeah, that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like there's been people that never played any kind of online stuff that'll love it in VR, and everybody's nice, and there's a pain in the ass here and there, but it's going to be a pain in the ass here and there with everywhere. At least it's not a completely just like dead medium filled with people that are like, oh, I'm playing the same game, but I just, whatever, I got to get it. You know what I mean? At least they're like, oh my God, like, look at this world. Like, it's kind of like a wave shooter, but it's awesome. And you got to check it out, and you got to put this headset on. I mean, they're passionate to play the games, to show off the games, and it's really cool. I like it. I don't know. I'm sure you guys know that I like it. But anyway, thank you guys for coming through. Season 2. It's The Frank Show. It's beautiful. Friggin' subscribe. And I mean, come on. I like the full body. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're playing. Let me know how your day went. My day yesterday was kind of crap, and it's been a little stressful here and there. Maybe we'll talk about that too, because you know what? Life is stressful, you guys, and I try to be all sunshine and roses, and I do about PlayStation VR, because virtual reality is damn sunshine and roses. I mean, don't even try to pretend with yourself that 5 years ago you thought this was going to be a possibility. Now, you guys, have a great day. It's The Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, The Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, The Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, The Frank Show. It's time for the show.